Welcome back to Western New York Living. Whether it's independent living, assisted living, in-home care, or memory care, it can be very stressful for someone to find the right kind of care for their loved one. And that's why CarePatrol of Buffalo Niagara is here to help. They'll do all of the research and the legwork to ensure that your loved one is in the best possible care. And joining me this morning from CarePatrol of Buffalo Niagara is Julie Whitbeck-Lewinsky. Julie, good to see you again.
Great to see you.
Why don't you give a little more in depth than me just saying you're going to do all the legwork. Why don't you tell what that legwork's involved to help someone find the right care for mom and dad or their aunt and uncle?
So we have an incredible team here in Western New York that comes with years of experience in legal, medical, healthcare, social work, life enrichment, and senior living backgrounds. We use our expertise as well as our knowledge of the Western New York community to really help to match seniors, their loved ones, with the right care and right living options. It's a complimentary service. There's no obligation to work with us, but it can be something that's very difficult to navigate, and we're here to support.
Yeah, I imagine there's so many options out there, and if folks went and explored each one separately, it would be time consuming and might miss the window to get mom or dad the care they need.
For sure. There are so many options, there are so many services, and certain things work for certain people. And what works for mom's friend down the street isn't going to necessarily work for mom. So we help to take the guesswork out of that. So there's not all of those calls and all of those tours and all of those things going on. We help to really hone in on what is needed, what the finances are, what the desires are, and make those right matches.
Yeah, you mentioned the finances. Money's involved. There's legalities involved. It's pretty complex, and that's part of why they should call you, right? Because you have experience in handling all those things.
We make it easy, and we help to connect with all of the services that can help with any of those transitions.
All right, even to help further with that, you have an event coming up in November called Elder Insights, a caregiver symposium. Tell us about this.
I'm very excited about this event. I want it to be the premier event here in Western New York to really help to support family caregivers as well as professional caregivers. It's a day of educational presentations as well as different resources from around the Western New York community. We have some incredible vendors coming to help to provide information on what's in the community, as well as some great presenters from here in Western New York, as well as coming in from outside of Western New York that are going to present some really great information to help to support caregivers across the continuum.
And this is free, correct?
It is free. And you can participate in as much or as little. Lunch comes with it. We'll have free drawings. We're going to try to make it fun, enjoyable, and just a really great community event.
Now, you mentioned caregivers. Does that include people who are doing their best to take care of mom and dad at home?
Yes. Yeah, and that's exactly what I mean by a family caregiver. You know, you're taking care of a loved one. You know, I'm part of the sandwich generation of having young kids and having older parents, and it can become challenging to really, again, navigate those complexities and make sure that your loved ones are safe. So there'll be a lot of resources to help to support those folks and navigate what's available here in Western New York.
Yeah, I imagine there's probably some things that can supplement what they're doing for mom and dad.
For sure.
People to step in and help keep mom and dad at home if that's what's best for them. That's why you call Julie, to find out the needs that are best for them. CarePatrol of Buffalo Niagara specializes in addressing the needs of seniors they work with. Their unique services help individuals and their families find the best communities for seniors. To find out more, head to their website at carepatrol.com or call the number you see on the screen. They're open 7 days a week. Remember, their Elder Insights Caregiver Symposium event. It's on November 30th. Admission free. Register today at the website you see there on your screen. Now don't go anywhere, because coming up in our second half hour, we'll have everything you need to know about graphic poetry in Hamburg. They feature beautiful handcrafted stationery, wedding invitations, and more. Western New York Living will continue.
Special consideration for today's show paid for by the following: